Okay, y'all, I don't know if that first part films, I'm going to do it again here. There's the Golden Town Hall, Taj Mahal they call it. I'm going down C470, I'm going to head up I-70, and usually we have snow. Here's the foothills. Up there's Lookout Mountain, if you can see the antennas up there. And we usually have snow. It's the 30th of November, no snow. It is dry as a bone here. I watered my lawn, when was it? Sunday? We had a dusting, it didn't even cover the grass on Wednesday night into Thanksgiving morning. It was cold, it was like, 30 degrees. And I'm gonna go on I-70 here, so. Anyway, so I'm heading up to Evergreen. My daughter-in-law, she forgot her headset. She works in the veterinary clinic up here in Evergreen. She's a vet tech. She loves her job. Anyway, so I'm heading up to Evergreen. I go to exit 248. I'm at 259, so I got, 11 miles? And I just want to show you there's no snow up in our mountains. In the lower ranges, we have snow up in the hills. Not enough. Some of the ski roads have opened up, some of it's man-made, some of it's natural, but it's been dry. It's snowed up there a couple times, but not like they normally get. And but it is what it is. Not much you can do about it. Mother Nature. This time last year we had 12.5 inches of snow, I believe. This time last year. Of course, it did snow on Labor Day last year. We got 3 inches on Labor Day. It melted, but we got 3 inches. That was the earliest it's ever snowed in Colorado. I have seen snow on the 4th of July in Colorado. So, Colorado weather is very, how do you want to say, weird? Weird ain't the word for it. Anyway, I will film some more as we get further up in the hills. Don't think you want to listen to me yak. Look at the smog over there. Not hot smog, it's haze. But it's yucky over there. I don't know if you can see that out the window or not. So we're going to be cruising up I-70 here. I will film when I get to Evergreen. I want to go hiking today. It's supposed to be 70 today, 75 tomorrow. Can you believe the 70s in the middle of end of November, 1st December in Colorado? Nope, I don't remember that. Usually we have 50s maybe, but never 70s. Not that I can remember anyway. Of course, I'm only 61, so hey, as you get older, your memory falters. Anyway, you all take it easy. I will film some more later. Bye. Yeah, I'm heading up more I-70 here. And up on Lookout Mountain, which is over there, which you can't see, is Buffalo Bill's grave. Buffalo Bill, Wild Bill Buffalo, whatever thing is. Anyway, there's Lookout Mountain turn off. I'm not going there. I got another 8 miles to go before I turn off. But there is a shrine up there called Mother Cabrini Shrine, which I love to go up to see. 20 years ago, you see all those freaking houses up there? All those houses, 20 years ago, weren't there. Up over there. This is Genesee. And they've ruined the mountains. These are multi-million-dollar homes. Multi-million-dollar homes. And your backyard is the side of the mountain. Oh, don't understand that. But you have nobody to look in your back window at you. I just don't understand that. Anyway, heading up I-70 here. I wanted to see the sleeper house, but I don't think I'm going up quite that far. It's been in a lot of movies. They call it the sleeper house. It looks like a spaceship. Anybody from Colorado knows the spaceship house, or the sleeper house, or whatever you want to call it. Been in lots of movies. It's empty. People bought it, lived in it, sold it, bought it, sold it. Been used in a lot of movies. I gotta change lanes there because there's a few vehicles here in my way. And I just want to film a little more and show you what's up here. No snow. If you want to know what's missing up here. No snow. If you see, no snow. Anyway, that's the video. The purpose of the video is to show you no snow in the lower parts of Colorado. The hills have some, but not enough. And, that's what it is. There's Genesee Park. There is a wild buffalo. There's no buffalo, there's bison here in Colorado. Chain laws enforced. Chain laws, you need adequate snow tires, chains. I've not passed that long. My tires are half gone, so I've ended up getting a ticket. Anyway, more in a little bit. Bye. Okay, as we get a little further into the hills here, there's snow on them hills. As I told you, way up there is the snow. Not down here. And there's not enough snow up there right now either. You can see the rocks pop through the black and the white. It's usually solid white. But we have no snow down here. Here we are on what they call the foothills. And some people, these are mountains. No, these are foothills. Those are the mountains over there with all the snow on them. I talked to people back in, I got a friend, he lives in Alabama. He goes, we got mountains. I said, no, you have molehills. He laughs at me. Anyway, but these are all the way up Evergreen Parkway. I gotta go past that one. That's 3/4 mile. I still got 4 more miles to go before I turn off. Anyway, I'll go around the trash truck here. Burning up gas. My son owes me. He's home. He would have took him this drive, but he's homesick. He came home sick last night. And he's sick now. And it's just, you know, it is life is life. Anyway, I gotta go past Evergreen Parkway, which I normally turn off to go to Evergreen. I'm not going to Evergreen. There's a Safeway up here. It's over there. I gotta go to exit 248. So, back in a bit. Okay, I know what the veterinary clinic my daughter-in-law works at. It's called Beaver Brook. There's the Beaver Brook exit. So, now I know why it's called Beaver Brook. Beaver Brook, Floyd Hill exit 248. That's coming up here in a minute. And we're down behind the mountain, so it's kind of shaded here. And boy, that's the third trash truck I've seen up here. Wow, I got a lot of trash up here. Anyway, I probably won't pass it until I get down here to the turn off because it's coming up. And I gotta find a road. I gotta go on that side. I gotta go on the south side of the highway. People always wonder how I know which way is north, south, east, and west. Well, west is the way we're heading, and south is right, and north is right. Or south is right, left, north is right. Anyway, I hope I got the right exit. I didn't look at the sign. Yep, 248. See the big 248 there? I'm gonna go left up here. We're gonna go right around the edge here. And not too much traffic, which is good. I stopped, they do not. I don't know where that big truck is going. I gotta wait for these 3 or 4 cars to come off the hill. I can make a left turn. I gotta go across the highway to Elm Green Lane or something, Elm something. I don't know about that. Boy, where's all this traffic coming from? People move up here. It's disgusting. Oh, now I got traffic that way. There's a big trash dump truck. Okay. If these guys make it, I can go. Don't you dare stop in front of me, Mr. Truck. I can go now. I'm going on this side. I think it's right over there. Not that. I think it's further down around. We'll find out. I need to go on to Elm Green Lane, I believe it's called. There's no snow up here, people. It's disgusting. This is Elm Green Lane, or whatever it's called. Elm Green Lane. That's it. Make it right. Beaver Brook Pet Center. Down this way. We're going to follow this little road down, around, and around, down. I bet you it's right over there. It says Vet Kennels. How much do I bet that's it right there? Okay. I do believe that's the place, because there's on Google Maps it shows a bigger area, so I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That'd be Beaver Brook Care Center and Pet Lodge. I'm gonna go around this side and go on this side, and we are here. I'm going to see my daughter-in-law, give her her headset, tell her she owes me a dinner. Just joking. Okay, guys, back in a minute.
6558 on
Yeah, y'all. Turn my radio off. I won't get in trouble with YouTube on that one. Copyright laws and all that good stuff. The sun is very bright. I just turned my camera back on, and it is blinding. I'm trying to turn the camera out the side window here. Look at that side. Got that one better. Anyway, coming up onto an exit called El Rancho. It used to be a restaurant here. Well, the restaurant's still there, but the original people who started it no longer own it. That's the Evergreen exit 251 I want to go to. Evergreen Parkway. which is, you know, anyway, there's a restaurant here called El Rancho. It's still in business. It closed down for a few years and somebody bought it. Opened it back up. I have no idea if it's still any good. I've not been up here in ages. I've never been to the restaurant myself, just from people said, but it's right up to the left. As you see it. I don't know if you can see it in the bright sunlight or not. It's over there. It's actually up on top of the hill there. You can't see it from here. See the top of it there? Anyway, I'm driving down the highway and the sun is mercifully brutal. And we're coming to the Evergreen exit here. Man, I can't read what that sign says. They're selling houses up here. Think cut homes or something like that. Anyway, Evergreen exit's coming up. Around the curve here. Ah, dear old Chief Hosa. Forgot about Chief Hosa Campgrounds. It's still open, by the way, if anybody's interested. Great cruising area for those big white things in front of that big smile. There goes a Mr. Trooper Man. Great State Patrol. He's after somebody, it looks like. I don't know. Okay, more in a bit. I think I missed my Evergreen Parkway. Genesee Parkway back there. I think I missed my Evergreen turnoff. We're heading down the hill here. I will see if it's further. I think I missed the turnoff back there. Oh well. We'll take the highway version and I'll still film. I just want to show you any of the scenic things. And but this is where a lot of truckers. There was a trucker that lost his brakes on this hill. I don't know, about 2 years ago. He had a trial. They found him guilty of homicide. He killed like 6 people and burned I-70 up. Yeah, it was nasty. Denver, Texas. There's down the highway here. There's Lookout Mountain Road, Morrison. Lookout Mountain. Now I missed my Evergreen turnoff back there, but that's okay. We'll take this version here. I'm cruising down the highway here. Can't believe I missed my turnoff to Evergreen, but I did. There's Lookout Mountain right to my left over there, and that's where Mother Cabrini Shrine is. I don't see. Usually I can see the statue of Mother Cabrini. I don't see it. It's over there, if I remember right, down on Lookout Mountain is where it is. I usually can see it from the highway. See Mother Cabrini Shrine next right. It's up on top of Lookout Mountain. I don't see it up there. Oh, there it is, right. You can see it right over there. Right up there. You can see it up there. I don't know if you can see it way up there on top of that mountain. There's Mother Cabrini Shrine. Let's turn it off to go up there. I don't know if you can see it up there or not. My blinder up there, you can see it right on top of the hill right over there. Take it closer, you can see it better. You can't see it going up, you can see it going down now. Right up there. Now you can see it right now better. I'm gonna head down to go through Morrison, take the back way, this side of the Hogback, which is called Dakota Ridge Hogback. People know that if they're from Colorado. People don't know, they just call it a hogback. It's just a hogback. But Dakota Ridge Hogback. And I'm heading down the highway here. Probably gonna bore you guys to tears. This might be a long video, but I haven't put a long yak video in a long time. Heading down the hill here. There's their runway truck ramp. They got them. People don't use them. One guy, somebody killed all those people on I-70 down at the bottom of the hill, lost his brakes. He was a young guy, 20 or 21 years old, and didn't know. I mean, a lot of people think they'll get fined heavily if they use the runway truck ramps. Well, using the runway truck ramp versus killing 15 people, I'd rather take the fine than the runway truck ramp. Anyway, we're going down the hill here. Plenty of geological interest. That's the Hogback. They got a place up there called Dinosaur Ridge. It's on the other side of the Hogback off of C470. There used to be a place up there called Lookout Point. When we were teenagers, you went up there and parked your car and did the nick-nick thing with your pretty little girl. And, well, now they found dinosaur bones up there, so now they closed it off. So you can walk up there, but you can't drive up there anymore. And that's sad, I know. I'm going to show you the back side of Red Rocks, actually the front side of Red Rocks, the entrance and all that. So they turn off. Okay, I spilled my coffee. I didn't get you to turn off the ranch up there. There's a little ranch up there. You go hiking and stuff. Yeah, Matthew Winters Park, I believe it's called, something like that. It's the backside of Red Rocks, and the sun is a killer still, people. Look at that bright sunlight. Oop, coming off the road there, Steve. You're right on the road. Anyway, that's Red Rocks Park. You'll see the Red Rocks. Look over to the left over there. You can see the Red Rocks jutting up out of the amphitheater, built during the Depression 30s, called part of Roosevelt's work piece or work program that he put a lot of people to work. That's how he got out of the recession. Then World War II came along and really got out of the Depression. Oh well, those are the good old days. Not the war. Moving out of the Depression. 50s were a great time in the United States. I was born in the 60s, so you know. I was born in the 1960s, so you know. Anyway, my turn off to my lookout point was down here. Like I said, they found dinosaur bones, so now it's called Dinosaur Ridge. And that's the turn off right there. You can't no longer go up there. You can walk up there, you can hike up there, but you cannot drive up there anymore. So they said the smoke from cars ruined the fossils. Well, they've been there for how many millions of years? I think that's one of my trips I'm going to take up there and show you. They got a little museum up on the other side of the Hogback and whatnot. They would never found all those fossils. It hadn't been for the road to be up there to begin with. But hey, I'm just a realist. Anyway, driving down through Morse. This is Red Rocks. Where'd my Red Rocks go? They're right over there. That's where the amphitheater is. I graduated from Red Rocks from high school up there, 1979. We had a heck of a party too afterwards. Anyway, see Red Rocks entrance, roll call, box up. Okay, there's going to be a big thing up here for the Shanahan's Brewery. They do this every year. Christmas time they make these whiskey, is what it is, whiskey. They didn't do it last year because of COVID, so they got all last year's plus this year's batch they sell. I mean, they don't give it away, they sell it. And it used to be one bottle per person because they make limited quantities. Well, now this year they're going to give 2 bottles, one from last year, one from this year. If you want to pay for it, it isn't cheap, from what I understand. It's good whiskey, but I've never had it. I don't drink whiskey because hard liquor and me do not agree anymore. I still enjoy my beer, my Coors Light. Yep, my Coors Light. You know, we're cruising down the backside of the gorge here. A little bit more scenic route than I-70. Little 2-lane blacktop. Nice and quiet, not a lot of traffic. Except for on the weekends, you get, I'm going to say this to be rude and nasty, but those damn bicyclists are on this road and it's barely big enough for a car, 2 cars, let alone bicycles and 2 cars. But you know, the damn bicycles. I'm an avid bicycle rider, don't get me wrong. I'm an advent, I can't say the word, but I do enjoy my bike rides. And I do not go up here because 1, I'm 61 years old, and 2, it's too hard. I don't pedal like that anymore. I stay on the flatlands. Well, even those are hard to do anymore. But there are people who are, you know, yep. Town noise ordinance. This used to be a speed trap through here. You go from 50 to 25 miles an hour, and they, one time, didn't even have any police cars. Now they got police, again, in Morrison, Colorado. This is the little town of Morrison, Colorado. Little sleepy town. There's one way coming up off of 285. This is the other way. I'm gonna head down here. Oh, we got some work here. They're doing some improvements. They're working. Oh, they're pouring concrete at the intersection. Those guys are hard to work. See the concrete they're working on there? I'm gonna see, here's the red light, and when I turn the corner, you guys are gonna get blinded. Up there we go. A green light. And it's gonna get blinded again. Sorry, guys. This is the sleepy town of Morrison, Colorado. If you want to go sightseeing, it's close to town. They got some nice little restaurants. This time of year, it's not so busy, but weekends and summertime, they got some nice they got some nice little restaurants up here if you want to come up here and go shopping and whatnot. There's Ozzy's ice cream, I guess. I don't know. I don't come up to Morrison much. I mean, I drive through it, but I don't go out to see it. There's Bear Creek, the peaceful Sleepy Hollow of Bear Creek. They built a big dam down here for it. I'm kind of rambling on here. I'm up to a few minutes on the timer, but that's okay. I'm on Morrison Road. It widens up. You go up that way, you go to Vandermeer Speedway drag strip. And I live next door. My wife grew up with the daughter of John Vandermeer III, and I live next door to the mother-in-law of John Vandermeer III. And nice people, the Vandermeers. His grandfather started Vandermeer because he got tired of the kids driving down the roads, and that was before even C470 was built. And give the kids someplace to drag and make some money. And they got the Mile High Nationals there, they got the Mopar Nationals, they got lots of stuff there. There's the entrance to Bear Creek Dam. I ride my bike up here, not to this point. I used to. But I'll get energetic, I'll ride to the top of the dam, which I'll show you to the right. My gosh, they're working on the high road here. Oh, that's the ditch. Anyway, they're working on the, they might be widening this up, they're getting ready to build. Turn off there. More houses, more houses. And over there's Bear Creek State Park, named after Bear Creek. And, I don't go to this stoplight, I go to the narrow stoplight up here, a little further up. But I know the sun is bright, guys. And over there is the dam, you can see it. It's that little ridge right there with a little blacktop part on it. You cannot drive across this dam. You can ride your horse across this dam if you, or ride your bike across. I don't think you can ride your bike. No, you can ride your horse across the dam. But it's right over there. I don't know if you can see the top of it there. There's a bike path up that hill over there. You really can't see because the sun's kind of blinding the camera. But that's a nasty. I ride that once in a blue moon, and I'm out of shape. I can't even ride it anymore. And this is a nice little ride. I ride my bike up. Sometimes I come up this side because they got big enough lanes for bicycles on each side. And I don't know if you can see it much better with the sun behind the pillar. Not really. That's Bear Creek State Park. More homes, more homes, more homes. Massive homes. Anyway, there'll be homes on this side if it hadn't been for the Army Corps engineer putting dam in there. And the city of Lakewood putting two golf courses up here. There's the dam. You can kind of see it over there. And I ride my bike up to this stoplight sometimes. I'll turn off the golf course and go up this way. And I'm about ready to wrap up this video. I've already ran over about 15 minutes. I'm yakking. I gotta put all the segments together. But anyway, you all like and subscribe my videos. Let me know what you think. Send me a note or two. As one of my guys send me a note or two, literally. Put on some musical notes in my comments. And he knows who he is. I don't know if he still follows me or not. Anyway, y'all take it easy. Like and subscribe my channel, like I said. Remember, always stay nice out there, people. Talk to you later. Bye.